Hello, hello. How's anyone else there? Nightbot, are you there? Nightbot, are you there? There we go. Turn that off. I don't know why it was reverbing me back. Nightbot, are you there? Reverbing me back. There he goes. There he is. What's going on, Nightbot? Alright, so where I left off last night, I was desperately trying to get some kill this spook, and yeah, I mean, I needed some new gear. So I've been grinding out some gear. I got some more conquest gear, so I got a little better gear right now. Hopefully that'll last for a little while. I'm lying. I'm already out leveled. I got like all level 10 gear, and this stuff is like level, I don't know, 10. Yeah, level 10 gear, I'm like almost 15 now. So what I'm gonna do right now is, I did manage to pick up still a little reverb back there. I had another window open for some reason. I hope that's good. I don't want the volume to be too loud on the music, but I want to be able to hear it too. Alright, so last night I managed to pick up a couple of, I managed to pick up a Trust NPC, which is, what's his name? I can't remember this dude. Exilamail. He's an Elven. He's actually an Elven Paladin wielding a polearm for some reason. Kinda cool. He's got like almost twice the hit points I do. That's crazy. And he casts Cure, but he only does like Cure 1, and he's real slow cast, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to try and run to Winders to get the actual healing in the PC. Yeah, let's hope I can make it, because I'm going to have to go a long ways to get there, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to run through some pretty high level areas. But then again, I can always take the boat. If I take the boat, I can go to, what is it? I go through Valcrum Dunes to go to, what is the, not Viki Bay, it's, I cannot remember, well, I can't pronounce it in the first place, so. Not like it's real hard. I don't have, I should have the world map. Look up on region info. Never mind. The mouse is completely useless because it's so sensitive. I've turned sensitivity down on the mouse to actually even use it. I should be out leveled everything in this zone here, so I should not have to worry. Yeah. He's an easy prey, but he didn't attack me, so yeah, I'm out leveled him. And I absolutely made the worst cup of coffee in my life just a few minutes ago. Oh my god, and I'm still trying to force myself to drink it. Oh, the taste alone will keep me up. Wow. Yeah, I made a mistake. I had made some coffee earlier. And I got like the dispenser type coffee maker. Yeah, I forgot I left a little bit in there. So when I brewed the fresh pot, it mixed in and it just... Ah. Yeah, it's not tasting good at all. Definitely not tasting good at all. So yeah, I was really back on the game. I know I'm jumping all over the place in topics here. I was really surprised how fast I leveled last night. I could not believe it. In about a matter of 4 hours, I managed to get almost 15. Really surprised at how fast that was. I know when I first started this game, the leveling experience was quite different. Matter of fact, at level 10, we all had to party up. But not solo past level 10. Kid you not. There are only 3 jobs you can solo past level 10. And that's a red mage. Because the red mage does just as much or equal damage. Ooh, that's a maw. Mysterious maw. A cavernous maw. Those are for entering the Abyssea areas. We'll have to go back to the Abyssea areas later because Abyssea is for another time. There are like level 75 plus zones. So let's go ahead and call XML back out. XML. Because this area, I might have a little problem with aggro. I know the next zone I'm going to go to, I should still have a problem with aggro. Matter of fact, I should be able to party. I should be able to XP in the next zone fairly decently. But like I said, I'm trying to get to Winders to get the healer PP. Now they added these trust NPCs in because, again, like I said, you couldn't XP. Hey Bernard, how's it going, man? And they didn't want to change the way the game worked. So instead of adding in a bunch of quests that allow you to solo, they added in a bunch of NPCs that you can summon to make a party. Granted, you can't make a full party, but you can still make a decent party and kill up to like incredibly tough, well, very tough mobs and still make some decent XP. How's it going, Bernard, man? I kind of want to try 11. Is there still a trial? Well, yes and no. 20 bucks. I mean, the game is like 20 bucks, but that gives you all the expansion packs. And you get 30 days for free to try the game out. But as a regular trial to see how it is, no, you don't. There's nothing like that. But the game's pretty good. It's definitely dated. And this game, I would say, is more like EverQuest than WoW, because the game predates WoW by a year. Yeah, I know. If they would actually put out a, if they were actually able to put out a free trial, I think they might have more players come back to the game. But yeah, there's even still a sub fee, so there's that. But as far as I understand, they're never going to do a free-to-play model for this game. And then no jump either. There's no jump in the game. So you are locked by land here. But it's interesting. I started playing this last night. I started this character last night. Got to about level 15 in about 4 hours. It was pretty interesting. Definitely bring back some of the memories. I really don't think I don't think I'm gonna stream it till I'm like capped. But I definitely want to try and unlock Puppet Master, play around with that a little bit. Although Puppet Master is really expensive, and I got no deal on this character. I got 2,500 right now. I know one of the base attachments for a Puppet Master is almost that much money. Does it sound okay? Do I got the music turned up too loud? Or, because there's no in-game music. I mean, there's in-game music, but there's only select areas that has in-game music. A lot of times I'll turn off the music completely and just, you know, run my own. But right now I'm trying to make my way to Windurst. I'm trying to get some more trust in NPCs. I can go to Windurst and pick up music is a bit low. I mean, is it okay? I mean, can you hear it at all? Or should I try and turn it up a bit? But yeah, I'm trying to get to Windurst to get my healer in a PC. Oh, it's a bit too loud. Oh, my bad. How about that? You know, I like listening to it in a jam and just sit back and relax playing the game. So if I have to, I'll turn my headphones up. Probably what I should do, right? That better? I just bumped it again. But yeah, I mean, the game is definitely seeing some better days. Ooh, that's some bad coffee. I made a pot of coffee, and I got one of the Spencer type coffee makers. So I forgot I had made coffee earlier and had been sitting there all day. So it's kind of mixed of that old sour coffee and the new fresh batch. Didn't make a good flavor. Tried sweetening it, but that just, yeah, didn't work. Oh, XML back out. That's one thing I don't like about the Trust NPCs is you have to call them out every time you go to a new zone. But hey, a lot of times when you go to a zone, you're there for about an hour or so. So unless you're running through the zone like I'm doing right now, you're not gonna really have that much of a problem with it. Ambusher. Yeah, he's tough. Wow. Also go bump. I could probably bump the mic up too, but I don't want to. Try not to mess with the settings too much. It's just when I get off stream and I get ready to play another game, I'll get excited and then I'll go and jack the music up louder. So how was your day, man? I actually took a vacation day, so I've been sitting around the house just tweaking out some settings, and up to about 30 minutes ago, I wasn't even planning on streaming today. Yeah, I just kind of got the urge to do it because I did it last night. I had a lot of fun. A couple of guys come by, we chat, and it was pretty good. Yeah, Valcom Dunes, man. I remember this place, man. You're drawing, and that's it. That's all. Oh, you're waiting on 3.2 as well? Yeah. You do good drawing, man? Or you just doodle type stuff? You don't want to be a shill. I mean, I'm gonna say you are or not. I'm just saying, man. I love artwork. I mostly like the actual comic book style art. I love that type of stuff. Of course, I grew up watching cartoons and reading comic books and watching anime, and that was my thing. That's my passion. I had a little bit of talent in drawing, but not nothing close to where I could make a living at it. So I never really practiced at it. You got Tumblr. The whole link. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. Great. That first pic's nice. Cool. I do like the style though. I like the style. It's not quite anime style, but it's more it's definitely more detailed than the cartoon style art. Ah, damn it. That bar is back in the damn screen. I gotta figure out how to fix that. Oh hell. What is this? That's a Gilgamesh, but who else is that? Let me fix this bar real quick. That better? Esteban. I just missed all that. Just missed all that. There's a you can't stand Super America style artwork. It bugs me. I'm not quite sure what style that is. I know I don't like American cartoon style because it's not very detailed. That just bugs the crap out of me. like the Batman animated series, that type of stuff. Just I was not happy with that because it looked like it was just cheap and yeah, that's probably what it's looking at. It's probably like the Batman style and the Superman animated series, those type of. I forgot to even ask how long the damn boat was before I got here. Ship bound from Mahar will arrive in about an hour, so about 4 minutes Earth time. Okay, so we got about 4 minutes wait. Yeah, I've been looking for someone to do some channel art for me, and I really wanted to do an anime style. And what is it? Fox Sly over at I was in his Twitch channel, and he showed some of the icons he had the guy inscribe for him. I'm like, that looks cool. I was wondering if he can do some of the stuff for me, so I went over there and looked. Prices aren't bad. I think he says he does like $30 for like a it's anywhere from like $30 to $60, depending on if it's a, you know, upper body or full body type picture. But I wanted to do something, but I don't know if I can because I want to do something with my Final Fantasy XIV character, and with the characters actually being owned by SE. I mean, I don't know if he can do that. But I'm probably gonna end up sending him a message and ask. Ain't quite that skill level yet. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I barely got out of a comic book style penciling. You know, I probably could have got a job inking comic books and probably could have did a little better. Well, yeah, I can say SE has been pretty open about it, but that's because they had such a hit with 1.0. If 1.0 had gone belly up, that would have sunk the company. Period. That would have most likely sunk that company. And so when they tried to do the openness and transparency type thing and letting the players pretty much have a little control over the company or control over the content, that probably. Yeah, Yoshi P. I watched the caps. I think I got Nightbot set for like a 30 letter cap minimum before you ban you, or before you not ban you, but he'll time you out. I've been messing around with the settings for that. I need to change that. I don't care too much about caps myself. Yeah, I noticed you were in here the other day and you got timed out a few times, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I went and saw the settings were like super low, and like, damn, that's like right out of. I mean, I think if you just start up Nightbot, it's like 5 letters and caps, and you're banned, and like five emotes, and you're not banned, but you know you're timed out. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? That's just like really too low. So I've been trying to tweak out, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want someone coming in and just, you know, spamming the channel, but then again, I want to have, you know, people who has freedom to do stuff like that. So I think I set them at 30 limit. So like 30 emoticons, 30 caps, letters, and what was it? Something else. I think it was like spamming the same thing over and over or something like that. Put that pretty low though. Hell, I might turn it off altogether. I mean, like I said, it don't matter to me. I'll probably have where I'll get moderators to just, you know, handle all that stuff and don't let Nightbot do it. Because Nightbot's pretty heavy-handed. Yeah, that coffee's bad. Oh, I don't know why I keep drinking it. So we're actually on the boat to Mahara. And this will take you over to, see if I can pull it up on the region map. Excuse me. Wow. See if I can turn the sensitivity down on my mouse. Got something going on there. It's because I got it windowed. It's real sensitive for some reason. And that's, I can't do it. The mouse is just too sensitive to do anything with. Coffee typically lasts an hour before it goes to shit. Yeah. You're probably right about that. My next one will probably be not that. My next one probably won't be that bad because, like I said, that little bit that was left in the bottom, I had forgot about. I forgot to dump out the tank and, you know, rinse it out before making a new batch. Since age 9. Well, I used to try to drink coffee, and then I just found out that I just like milk and sugar with a hint of coffee. So yeah. That sucks though, I can't use the world map. But if I don't have it windowed like this, every time I click onto a website, the game would crash. It's designed to be ran into full screen. This game is actually designed to run on the PlayStation 2. And it was ported over to the PC and Xbox after that. Wow, those graphics though. Look at that crap. Man. That's bad. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Every once in a while, the ship will get attacked by pirates, and they're like really high level. Best Skybox 2003. Yeah, ooh, oh, like he's a Seahar. That Seahar is impossible to gauge. Which means that is a notorious monster. The Seahar will drop a club. I think it does like 2 to 3 hits at a time. Of course, I can't beat him with what I got. That's like a level 50 in Notorious Monster, or Named Monster, whatever you want to call him. Matter of fact, I don't want to get close to the door because he'll aggro me through the door and come beat my ass, and then I'll have to start over my home point. I hope this ain't like last night stream. I had streamed almost 3 hours without realizing it. I just, you know, I've got no clock. Got my cell phone here, but that's it. But I'd put it down and look at it again. Been about 30 minutes since I started the stream, so not too bad. And what this does is this will take you to the other side of the continent. So when we get off here, we'll be on the other side of the continent. You was able to hit Scholar 60 and Dark 53 before maintenance. That's cool. I've still been working with my Admiral weapon. I managed to get 41 pieces out of the 80 I need. So I'm about halfway there. And then I was working on a gathering set for a friend. Trying to farm all the items I need to build a gathering set at level 60. I think I took a nap for about an hour, and then after that I went logged back in. It was like 20 minutes before the servers went down. I was like, oh boy. Like, whoop, well, there went that idea. I was going to try and finish that before the server started, or maintenance started. But usually maintenance starts at midnight my time. Yeah, ESO will be the new law. Oh crap. Oh crap. I told you he'll hear me through the damn door. Yeah, SO is a new law, and 230 is normal. SOs will be used for your relics. Why did they let what? This happen to my dad? Man, this game is that hardcore. I'm not telling you, man. Yeah, it's pretty hardcore, man. I gotta start over from my own point. Scared you, it scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn it. Means I gotta run back. If I can't get somebody to raise me. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, if they had a lot more, what I should have done is I should have saved my home point in the fishing town. That way when I had to run all the way back, I had to wait for the boat. But yeah, this game is super hardcore. We don't have any quest givers with markers, so you don't see people giving out quests. You don't see people who has the completion for the quest. The mobs, they don't have quest markers on them, so you can't tell what mob you're supposed to kill. Matter of fact, it doesn't even tell you if you killed the right mob. It's crazy. So the ship takes about, I think the ship takes about 10 minutes round trip. So we were probably almost to Morhar. Probably another 15 minutes before it gets back to the Sabina. I gotta make it back to the fishing town. I make it back to Sabina by 15 minutes or so. Also, there's XP penalty. You die, you lose XP. Well, it's an XP penalty after level 10, so anything, you can actually de-level yourself, but you can, the farthest you can go down is to level 10. And here everything's purchased. You don't unlock the map by going there, you actually have to purchase maps. You don't have to purchase skills, you actually gain skills, but you also have to skill up as well. So you'll have to sit there and work on skills by using them. So like your fighting skills has to be leveled, your healing skills have to be leveled. And this is the other thing I like. You see right here the enchanted bone? These enchanted bones here? Yeah, see, it just disappeared? That's because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's about to turn. The sunrise is about to happen, so he'll despawn. At night he'll spawn, and at morning he'll despawn. I like that kind of stuff. It's a little more realistic. The bats will despawn too, but I think the bats despawn at 5 o'clock in the morning. But this is an interesting game. Some are, like the undead ones are. Only because they got nastier skills. It's not that the level's higher. Is that they hit hard and they have nasty skills. Like the undead have, almost all the undead have a drain skill of some sort, so they will drain life out of you. Not only that, but undead will also aggro low health. So if you're sitting there fighting one undead and he gets you down into where you're about 75% or lower, you will aggro all the other undead around you, and they will come for you. So it's not that they link, it's that they will actually aggro you from your low health. No, and I kind of wish some of those hardcore elements was in Final Fantasy XIV. That game would be so much better. Of course, you would have all the casuals yelling at you like, "What the hell is this crap?" I'm like, damn. And I haven't really noticed it in Final Fantasy XIV, but in this game you have mobs that aggro in certain ways. We got mobs that will aggro magic casting. You got mobs who will aggro from sound. You got mobs that aggro from sight. And they will chase you from scent. I'm like, that's freaking cool. So like bats, they can't see you, so if you put up like a sneaking spell, you can walk around them without having to be invisible. But if you were to lower that sneaking spell, they would hear you and they would attack you. So it's kind of cool that way. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think Lineage 2 had something like that, where the enemies became stronger at night. And that was like super cool, but damn. I don't think a lot of people liked it. Oh, that's a notorious monster right there. No, that's the easy prey. That's a regular mob. Yeah, I think Lineage 2 had that where they became stronger, but you can only XP during the day if you're low level, you know? A lot of people didn't like that type of... Oh crap, he saw me. That's the other thing. I've got this right here, which is a macro palette, but I don't have a hotbar anywhere. I gotta start playing with the controller on here. I never liked it before, but well, it's pre-WoW, so it wasn't designed for the macro hotbar. Everything was supposed to be a menu system. You're supposed to open the menu system, select the way you want to go, pick it. You know, that's how this was supposed to be done. Basically, it was supposed to be the old menu systems in the other Final Fantasy games. That's what it was designed around. But making macros on the macro palette made it much quicker. So that's how everybody on the PC started learning how to play. They just started doing macros instead of menu surfing. Matter of fact, I tried using the keyboard, or not keyboard, but the controller, and I found it so much slower than using the macro palette. I had one guy said that these orcs look like a creature out of Zelda. Well, that's cool. But I mean, I don't know which one to talk about because I haven't played Zelda in a while. I told him the last one I played was Zelda 2. That was it. That was back in the old NES. That was the last time I played Zelda. Well, probably most likely, that means the same thing. Probably we won't have the Seahar on the boat again. He's a rare spawn. So I don't think he's going to be back. It might be a Sea Monk, which is a lower level version of him, but I doubt the Seahar will be there again. That was crazy. I had my main, if I was on my main, I would have beat the crap out of it. The cap in this game is 99. It was at 75 for like several years, and then like recently they decided to raise it. Which is kind of weird. It broke a lot of the game mechanics after they did that. I mean, you gotta think the game has been for 6 years had stayed at the cap was at 75. So most of the core game content was based around being 75. No, I don't. I don't know when they're gonna release the well, the notes are released. I'll probably be up till then. Not by choice, but the coffee I just drank probably will keep me up till then. So they normally do that. They'll release the patch notes and then release the final patch notes when patch is done. I thought the notes they released last week were the last of the patch notes. It's kind of weird. All the most of the mobs look like the ones out of 14, don't it? Almost like a low res version of Final Fantasy 14. Almost. Oh, I really need to go to bed because I gotta go back to work day after tomorrow. I took vacation today and tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't even think about I didn't even think about the 3.0 being out. I just took days off just to kind of let my wrists heal up. I had carpal tunnel surgery back during Christmas, and after working a long periods of time, my hands were really starting to hurt. Sandstorm's coming. Alright, we're back in Sabina. So, first thing we need to do is save home points here. So we have to run all the way back if we die again. That was stupid. There we go. Now if we get knocked out again, we can come back here. $11 minutes. Oh, good lord. Yeah, it'll be 11 minutes before we... That's not cool. Hell, you know what? We're level 15. We can do our subclass job. Yeah, and I forgot about that. Yeah, in this game you unlock a sub job. So you can set another job to be, well, sub job. And you gain skills from the sub jobs, so, but only, basically it's half your level. So I got warrior right now set for my main. I'm set right now on warrior. I can make another class my sub job. So like if I made white mage my subclass, I would have access to like up to level 7 white mage. So I would have a level 7's white mage's MP, level 7's white mage's hit points and spells. So you kind of make like a pseudo paladin if you wanted to, or if you wanted to do like a dark knight, you can sub black mage. Kind of interesting. But the only way to gain experience in this, or the only way it used to be to gain experience, was to grind mobs. There was no questing for experience in this game. Man, that's... I don't know what it is. I think it's my expensive video card. But it makes everything in this game look that much worse. Maybe I'm just not used to it anymore. That sea looks like crap. This looks like a dark green space. Does it look like water? You don't think you can handle the questing or the grinding? Yeah, I'll tell you right now, at level 10, you couldn't solo anything anymore. You had to group up into a party. Couldn't solo anything anymore. There's only 3 jobs that could solo past level 10. That's a beast master, a puppet master, or a red mage. And a red mage, if you had someone who had some idea of how to play red mage, they could solo to 15. But after that, they couldn't kill anything. Not without pots and a long time. Beastmasters, they have what's called charm. They can charm other mobs. So like they can charm, well, beast style mobs. So like sheep, flies, anything that's an animal style mob, they can charm. And they can charm anything up to them that is even or lower. They can charm higher level mobs, but they don't last as long. Usually a charmed mob at even will last about 60 seconds. So about a full minute. And what you would do is you would take that pet that you just charmed and you would sick it on a mob, and then you would go up with them and hit. So you'd both be whacking on this other mob. So it's kind of interesting way Puppet Master worked. I mean, Beastmaster worked. I absolutely loved the idea. I loved playing Beastmaster. It made walking into dangerous areas that much easier. And Puppet Master, oh my god. I love Puppet Master because it was basically like your little automaton. It could be a tank, it could be a ranger, it could be a healer, it could be a red mage, or it could be a black mage. Depending on the attachments you had for him and the parts you put on him, it could be any one of those jobs. And usually if you went to solo as a Puppet Master, you set him as a white mage, you walked up there, provoked the mob, and you start whacking on him while your pet's back there healing you. It was crazy. Alright man, I'll see you later. ET5. Nasty, awful. Five more minutes. Might have to get rid of that coffee though. Nasty. Love this music. I should have really done this last night. Just gone and got my my trusted NPCs. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting time. And I think I'm actually going to end the stream here. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the quest here. Make it to Mahara and then to Windurst. And then I'm going to head back to King Rhonoper's tomb. Hopefully I can get some new gear. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here. Because this is a long wait. I mean, I can't... I'm having a hard time just keeping preoccupied. I can't think of anyone else sitting here watching this stuff. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming by watching the stream. Take care, goodbye, and I'll see you guys next time.